Hey, hey, get on the groove.
Hey guys, glad you managed to get on the groove. I'm Sam Lewis, and this evening I'm backstage at the Vanguard in Sydney with Ed Wells. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
You have spent a lot of time the past year in London. What have you been doing over there?
I was playing a few shows over there and doing a bit of study over there. I mean, I guess the main reason I sort of used the study to do the music.
What are you studying?
Doing a bit of sort of politics and international relations just to keep me interested. But it's mainly music. I'm majoring in music for that degree, so it keeps me busy.
Interesting. What are you planning to do with that degree? Or are you actually really just wanting to stick with the music?
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything with that degree. Yeah, I'm going to do the music, really. It's something I don't think I could see myself doing much else, really.
I think you should stick to the music. You're pretty good at that. How's the music scene in London actually at the moment?
It's really intense. It's really cool. It's very different to Sydney. I mean, Sydney is, I think, in a bit of a resurgence at the moment, so it's definitely looking promising for the future. But London is sort of in full swing. And there were a lot of venues that I was playing there, which were just, I mean, they were pretty shitty venues, and then you head in and they're full because people just go out to see live music, which I don't think happens as much in Sydney, but I think it's getting there. But yeah, London was awesome, really cool.
You played at the Troubadour Club in London. That's quite exciting, a lot of history there. How did that come about?
It was booked in before I left Sydney. I was supporting a really cool band actually. They were like a gypsy jazz sort of trio, just two guitars and a double bass player, no vocals or anything. And I've never seen anybody play their instruments quite like these guys did. But yeah, I played the support slot for that, and like it was insane. Like the place was packed, and it was a sort of like an L-shaped room, so you end up looking like left and right for things, which was different, and it was really, really cool. I really enjoyed it.
So good for friends and good for contacts. You actually grew up between, was it Sydney, Hong Kong and London? Was that difficult for you when you were younger, and did that influence and inspire your music in any way?
Yeah, so I was born in Hong Kong and then lived there till I was about 6, I think it was, and then moved down to Sydney, and that's when I sort of started playing music properly. Like, I think I never really lived in London when I was younger. Like, it was more in the sort of last 5 years that I've been back and forth from there. But it definitely has. I think it's given me. I think with any sort of travel, it gives you a bit more of a wider perspective on, obviously, because you're not just living in your own bubble. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like I guess I was just lucky to be able to see these different things. And I think in terms of musical style and genre, I don't think it's done too much, because I think I would have listened to a lot of the same stuff wherever I'd been, because it was all sort of like parental influence and what was playing. But definitely lyrically, I think there's a lot of stuff that you can gain from, and like your subject matter, there's a lot of stuff that that you can draw from like travel and living in different places.
So I've heard through the grapevine that you're a pretty talented sax player. Is this true?
That's for other people to judge, I think, but I do play. I think that's I do play. I started when I was, I think, 8, so a little bit after the piano, but yeah.
I haven't heard a lot of sax throughout your songs. Are you planning to write some more into your music, and are you playing some tonight for us here?
I'm playing some tonight, yeah. And yes, I've been listening to quite a bit more sort of soul and blues stuff, so I think the sax lends itself pretty well to that in terms of the writing.
Are you doing much writing at the moment, or are you sort of recording, planning to tour? What's happening with you?
So I'm at the back end of the tour at the moment, so I got Sydney in the show and then the Bell Engine show left. And then I'll just basically go underground for a little bit. I've got a couple of gigs in the next couple of months, and then I'm just going to be writing for the rest of the time.
So I feel like I need to be serenaded in the staircase right now. That needs to happen.
Yeah, sure.
What can you play for us?
Well, as the keyboard's on stage, I will play guitar. It's a song called Home on the Wind, which I guess kind of relates to all the different places I've lived in and been to.
Is it a new one?
Yeah. So it hasn't been released on anything yet, but I've just been playing it live and sort of tweaking little bits here and there. Just see how it goes.
You saw it first on Get on the Groove.
Boats in the water, birds in the tree, I'll find my home. Close in me, I'll find home on the wind. Lights in the sky, I'll follow thee. I'll climb on top and hope to see my home. Home on the wind. So bring back the giants tall, I'll sit them down against the wall. Bring back the pastures green, I'll sit in them and watch the sea. And oh, I'll find my home, find my home, I'll find my home in time. They say the grass is greener on the other side. Yeah, I've seen both. It split my mind, my home. Home on the wind. And they said bring back the giants tall, I'll sit them down against the wall. Bring back the pastures green, I'll sit in them and watch the sea. I'll find my home, find my home, I'll find my home. Ooh, ooh, so put me in your flying machine, oh hi. Find myself beneath the sky with the rabbits dance and the birds they cry. Oh, 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 oh. I'll walk the beach on the southern sands, I'll trek the woods of the northern lands. I'll go, oh, 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 I'll find my home. Find my home, I'll find my home.
Amazing. That was beautiful.
Thank you very
Thank you so much. I have one last question for all the ladies out there. Are you single?
I am at the moment, so sure.
We're in business, girls. I'll get you the details. One last favour, if I could please.
Sure.
Selfie?
Yeah, go ahead.
On the groove.
Hey, hey, get on the groove.
Yeah, it's groovy.
Yeah.